There are 200 foreign exchange students from Ukraine in the United States. Right now, they're understandably very concerned about what's happening in their home country. But they're also worried about what will happen to them once the school year ends and they may not have a home to return to. Our Shira Matsuzawa talked with one of those students who's studying in the Valley to get her perspective on everything. Shira, what a tough conversation you had earlier.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, Morgan, Jasmine is her name, and she, along with other foreign exchange students from Ukraine, are dealing with that right now because when the school year ends, that impacts their visa. Today, she walked me through the uncertainty of it all.
The past week has been probably the hardest week of my life.
As 17-year-old Jasmine Cetin watches what's happening in her home country of Ukraine,
I'm scared that I won't have home anymore.
she's here at Liberty Public Charter School in Nampa as a foreign exchange student, concerned and anxious about what's happening to her family, friends, and country.
My grandparents are leaving the country tomorrow, so they will be safe. My classmates, though, are in Ukraine and they are scared. And we have couple of my classmates are drafted.
Currently, Jasmine's parents are in Turkey, but she says she's in constant fear of what's happening abroad.
I just sit and wait until it slows down a little bit, and as soon as I get a message from my friends or my grandma that everything's okay, I'm kind of I feel relieved. But then as soon as it starts again, I get stressed again. And I didn't think that I will leave my home in August and won't be able to go back.
And what's happening in Ukraine is creating uncertainty around her stay here in Idaho. Because when the school year ends in May, her visa will be up. But she, along with other students from Ukraine, might not be able to go back home.
We don't know if there's going to be any possibility to somehow expand our exchange year and so that we can stay here longer.
Jasmine's exchange parent, Brad Watson, reached out to Senator Mike Crapo's office.
It's opened up our eyes to what's going on in other parts of the world in a way that maybe didn't used to be so immediate for us.
They told him at this point, though, there's so much unknown that it's hard to figure out what will happen as they move toward that end of May departure date for Jasmine.
We're also trying to figure out some ways to deal with the graduation piece of this. Since she's not graduating at home, how does she get a diploma?
So as they wait and hope for better days, Jasmine is sharing this message.
People need to appreciate what they have. I'm lucky to be here this year, to be far away from that whole situation too.
Now, I asked Jasmine how her parents are doing and their thoughts about all of this. She said they're worried about the whole situation because they have everything in Ukraine and now they could lose everything. Meantime, Jasmine and another student from Ukraine are organizing a march to support Ukraine, and it's happening this Saturday at 4:45 in front of Boise City Hall. Jasmine says signs of support are encouraged and for folks to wear blue and yellow, which are the Ukrainian colors. Morgan?
Oh, Shira, that interview just makes it all the more real to hear that her grandparents are leaving their home tomorrow, unsure of when they'll return.
Right. It just definitely puts things in perspective.
Yeah. All right, Shira, great story. Thank you.